Or your health.
I gotta kill this brim.
Yeah. You're like, at this point now, it's yeah, you're like, I need you. I gotta do it. Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, I'm GameFace. I've gotten Radiant every single episode and peaked rank number 2. If you want coaching, check out the link in the description. Oh. Gotta still be. Nice. Good job. That shot on the Reyna was disgusting. You can actually get away with like running gunning. There's some guns that you should be running gunning a lot with, like Spectre. This gun you can, like, if you, because you were like unswinging, right, and just taking the Hail Mary shot. There's no reason not to. I love how aggressive this homie plays. I think if we can pull him back maybe in some of the spots, but I love how much they're just trying to they're trying to look for the fights. Nice try. Yeah, I just gun out that whole time. Just there's two. I really do love how aggressive you are. I can't stress how much I love that, because if you're not aggressive enough, then it's hard to like pull the people out of that, because that's a mental state that you got to get out of. We're doing a little jiggle into that fight, or into that swing. That's one of those spots where I was explaining we should be tucking a little bit more and then swinging out a little bit harder, chat. I did say it, so I've been muting my mic a lot too in the middle of the round, so I can just talk through some spots to let you stay focused. But that first swing that we're doing, out drop, let's tuck a little bit more to the right to swing a little bit harder to the left, so we can get that full momentum. Because if they're like holding an op there, or if they're just holding headshot level, it is gonna look like you're walk swinging into their crosshair. So yeah, just a little bit harder of a swing if we're gonna do that. Yep, I think we saw all of them, and then there's one arcade.
And then they're all dead.
So all I would do here is I would just sit CT and just keep swinging this angle and pray that they push you, and just pray that they give you 1v1s. No real way back into this round, right? Nice. Maybe you could just say it. You literally jumped over his bullets. That was kind of sick. Nice. Nice. Yeah, there's no point really. Oh! That's my bad. I really did not think that they would be there.
They're there, bro.
Yeah. So, but I think even getting 2 there is kind of a big deal, because basically unwinnable 1v5. Not saying it's not, but it's only winnable once they start giving those 1v1s. They just didn't do it early. They didn't do it early enough. So I just like to just sit there and treat it like it's a death match and try to play the frags. Nice. Last one default. You see him? Good job. I don't know if we want to. I think we want to not smoke ourselves out, right? Because you're still kind of technically giving him 2 1v1s with that. You're like giving him a little bit of time to work with. But either way, good job. Really good job. I love the reposition. 2v4. We've done this before. We could do it again. Gosh, it did. Nice try.
I fucking swung that so bad.
Yep, a little walk swing into it. That's exactly when you need to, like, once we're already down to a 2v4, right? That's when we got to go big clutch mode. So just be willing to just run it down and just kind of just take your duels. Loved your reposition though. That was freaking awesome. Instead of reloading, reposition first. I like that. I don't mind getting I'll explain to him where one was upper. Get ready to shoot that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, if you got that kill, I was gonna say.
If I got that
if
kill.
you got that, that would have been so funny. All right, nice. So instead of actually smoking upper there, I actually didn't mind the middle of the site smoke, because it like kind of creates a weird spacing, right, for you guys to get out.
Yeah.
But you normally actually want to smoke off your close right arcade. Yep, right there. That
arcade right here.
That's your best. That's a meta smoke to put down, so you guys can actually get out and retake the site.
Get out onto site.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's where I would be placing the second one.
He saw me. It's gonna be fun.
Nice try. Off of the flash, you also just kind of look to frag, just because we're already down in numbers, so it's good to take like the.
Do you think I hit him with that one?
I think you hit one of them, but maybe not the other. But then it separates a 1v1, right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I didn't think I hit him, so I went for the TP. I was like, I think they walked out. I
think either play really is kind of fine. waiting a little bit too long. If we're gonna do this, we had to do it kind of sooner than this. That's why. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just.
I did not think he was gonna. I thought he was gonna take the orb.
I
was waiting for the sound.
I was muted my mic and I was like, oh, we're waiting too long to do this. We're waiting too long to do this.
Yeah,
Because,
you're right. I felt it too when I was like staring at my hands. I was like, man, I should let this go.
Yeah. Because also, your blind is also a near sight, right? So even though we blind him, he can see us perfect. Yeah. Make sure we can buy next. Yeah, maybe sell one of those because then you can get. Actually, your dark covers are 150, aren't they?
Yeah, 150.
So yeah, you do have to sell a
So
shroud.
I can get one of those.
Sell it. You always want to get your smokes. Always want to get your smoke. Oh, we're holding, right?
That was his shoulder. Yeah, I was holding it. The smoke is throwing me off. Nobody ever smokes that shit like that.
So right when he goes to reload on that first one, I'm Wing through the smoke and then using the ladder technique of then just gonna start swinging. Okay. Yes.
Stop, strafe, and actually...
Well, you don't even need to stop. Just start your strafes because the second you W through and you can see, yeah, then when you start using A and D, it resets your accuracy for you. And you might also, if you get there early, you might be able to just beat the smoke, and then he might swing out while he's still got his iPad out. He might still have his iPad out if you swing immediately. Only thing I get nervous for is he does have his ult. I just don't know if he's a psychopath and gonna immediately ult you, right?
And gonna ult off it,
then it's gonna be weird.
Try to TP out of it.
Yeah, but you got this. Swing to kill him, because even if he ults you, you could just still kill him before the ult kills you. You just one tap him in the face.
I don't want this shit.
Nice try. You still gave yourself a pretty good try. I'm not saying you even have to go for that swing, right? Like you technically don't have to, but I really think you could crush that guy.
Yeah, I think so too. That smoke is not normal when I play this, so like.
What you could do too is just rip your flash, so then you can guarantee to get through, and then you get your own actual clean, and then if he uses the next smoke, you traded 2 of their 3 permanent smokes. You traded 2 of the 3 permanent smokes within the first 10 seconds of the round, which is huge value for one of your flashes. I think that's I would trade that all day. Nice, 9-9. We'll take it. I will say we're actually throwing our smokes too early. When the round starts, we don't want to throw both of our smokes. We kind of want to wait until we've pushed up main and we're ready to push in, because one they'll start to notice that when you smoke something that you're going there. And 2, we just don't have enough time. By the time we get up there and we're about to push out, the smokes are going to be gone anyways. So we want to wait until we have a little bit more time. Yeah, I was going to say he might adapt and go to dodge here. Go to dodge it. I would rather do it.
Lose these fights, and I've been losing them every round. This is so unfortunate.
It's because it's the smoke, right? So you can't do your natural just swing. You guys aren't doing like a swing. You have to hold W through it. So he's like forcing it.
Now I know that that's a counter to my shit, and I'm gonna avoid it. I think the rest of the game.
Well, all you need to do, you can wait. It's just being a little bit impatient too, right? We just gotta wait 17 seconds. What is it? 17 seconds for the smoke?
I'm not sure.
There we go.
Nice shot.
I still think your flash, instead of it going towards the ramp too, I would rather you throw it towards that angle that he was. Yeah, because your only technical danger is that, right?
All right, I'm gonna try this one more time.
Okay.
I deserve this kill.
And do it right away. Like I said, like even though we know that you can flash literally off the rip and just push his ass down. I think you'll notice better. Go. Now you know he's blind and you're out. Good job. Because he has a little... There we go. Let him know.
Does this reach? No, but it'll scare him. No.
I would have said don't flash because
don't reswing.
Well, no, just don't even flash. So, yes, you should not reswing if I'm being honest too, just because we already have numbers. We don't want to give away the 1v1. But instead, the flash kind of tells the exact timing of when we're going to be swinging. So then he can start forcing his counter peeker's advantage by swinging out wider, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So instead, just ego swing him if you're gonna do it there.
Or if I'm gonna reswing it.
But don't really want to do it just because we already had it's a 4 or a 5v2. Yes, correct.
Yeah, I had a way out too. I already cleared the tower. I could have just left.
So we talked about the swing, and I could see that you really are trying to use it in almost every single one. I think sometimes you're not getting your full momentum, so you are naturally using your A and D, but just trying to tuck a little bit more, make sure that we're getting that full momentum, because the first time that you did it like perfectly on drop, somebody was there and you immediately crushed their soul. Like they had no chance to even shoot back. But trying to pay a little bit more attention to our numbers. When we're up in numbers, obviously we're not trying to give away the ones, always swing with the homies, etc., etc. When we're down in numbers, you can do whatever you want, trying to separate any 1v1. But I think you get all that. I think you genuinely get that, but maybe just a little bit more discipline when it actually comes to doing it, right? If we have like a 5v2, 5v3, in my opinion, we should almost never lose. And usually we lose 5v3s because people are unable to, like, let's say you were going drop, but your teammates just got 2 kills on the other side. You're naturally like, just, you're trying to take this fight drop, but we really don't want to take that anymore at that point. Once it's down to like a 5v3, it's 100% better to get out, make sure that we're getting to our teammates as fast as possible, but safely too. That doesn't mean whipping out the knife. You can keep your gun out and just assume that he's going to push you, because you got to take the fight then, but just like then we're backing away, staring with our gun at drop, making sure that we're trying to get to the homie fast as possible. Next thing I would definitely say that I don't think we're doing as much as we should is looking at our mini map, because there's definitely a lot of info, which I actually was a little bit more unmuted this time, giving you some of the comms that you probably weren't getting from your teammates, from all the numbers that you're seeing everywhere and stuff like that. Until they show that they're throwing like lurks and willing to throw fakes, just assume that they're going to always keep going. They're just going to be one-dimensional. So just get there faster and force value out of your teammates. If they're getting into the fights, let's get into it with them and just force trades minimally down. But dude, seriously, your crosshair placement was honestly really good. You're usually headshot level. We did go a little bit into some sprays sometime. I definitely did notice. Just crisping that up. If you ever feel like you're going into a lot of those and you're like stuck in that, I really would suggest, like your homie said, just get into some death matches and get back into the swing of just tapping heads and just
clicking.
Just clicking and trying to get headshots. Hey, it was great to meet you, Thuggy. Have a good one, dude.
Thanks.
All right, peace, homie.
You too, but peace out.